Hey everybody, good to see everybody coming into the house today and getting on, I guess what we're going to call the joyful bus today. Hey. And this is Simeon, of course, coming to you from the front seat. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we just got to get everything rolling here. This is his joyful house, the house in the house of joy. So good to see everybody. I'm just trying to make sure I got all my ducks in a row. You know how the ducks kind of get a little crazy. Good to see everybody. And all right, yeah, Steph. We got some reasons for that. Steve, good to see you. Steph, my friend, always a pleasure. Arad, David Siddell, and let's see who else. Les, you kept your promise. You're here today. And F in chat, so good to see you. And Andres Cuba, yeah, you. I think you won. You won something last week. I think. We'll see if we can keep it going. Matt, good to see you. And yeah, man, it's just wonderful. Okay. Colossus. I think this is your first time I've seen you in the chat. So which one? You bought what last night? Which one did you buy? Did you get the piano, the organ, or the strings? Yeah, so welcome, Barry. Good to see everybody. Just gonna kind of chill a little bit more, and hopefully Debbie is in the house. She is not in the house, but she is out and about doing some secret shopping. So we just fade this down, and as always, just let me know how everything's going. I'm gonna get a little bit more in my ears here. And yeah, so it's gonna be a fun day. So okay, yeah, Debbie's here. Okay, so good. I wanted to make sure Debbie was here, especially at this first part, because yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, you know what? I think what it was is I had the latch. I hope I didn't latch the latch. I locked the lock, but I hope I didn't latch the latch. So Steph, thank you for reminding me. If I hear some banging on the window over here, I'll know that I know that she needs to come in. Let's see. Okay. So you know what? Okay, there we go. So as a lot of you guys know, Saturday. Oh, let's see what we got here. Yes, Saturday is going to be our 39th wedding anniversary, and what an amazing journey it's been. Talking about joyful journeys and different things. So I just wanted to do something fun at the beginning, and because Debbie and I are just like, we always say this. It's like we're opposites. We are just opposites, you know. It's so funny. So here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Well, things have come to a pretty pass. Our romance is growing flat. For you like this and the other, while I go for this and that. Goodness knows what the end will be. Oh, I don't know where I'm at. It looks as if we two will never be one. Now let me get the drums coming in here. Well, something. I'm gonna wait for the fill. Something must be done. Well, you say either, I say either. You say neither, I say neither. Either wanna eat either, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. You like potato and I like potato. You like tomato and I like tomato. Potato, tomato, potato, patata. Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we must part, then that would break my heart. So if you like pajamas and I like pajamas, I'll wear pajamas and give up pajamas. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Oh, let's call the whole thing off. Pajamas and I'll like pajamas. Well, I'll wear pajamas and give up pajamas, for we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Oh, let's call the calling off. Happy anniversary, baby. I love you. All right. Well, that was so fun. That was so much fun. Love you, sweetheart. It's amazing. You're an amazing person, and I love you so much, and so thankful for you. So thankful. And where the next 39 years going to take us? God only knows. Yeah. Okay. So funny thing happened to me on the way to the live stream. Is that we know someone that judged a beauty contest, and this was so funny because, and then the talent competition, the contestant got up and sang this song. She sang this song, but she sang it this way. You say tomato and I say tomato. You say potato and I say potato. It was crazy. It was crazy. I thought that was so hilarious. So, what makes us special are our differences. Our differences make us special and make this thing work, because God forbid that we were just all the same. We were all just stamped out of a mold somewhere. God is an infinite creative God. The snowflakes are different. Our fingerprints are different. Even the irises are different. Everyone's different. Even identical twins, they're different. So I'm grateful for God sending me such a special person here. And what I'm doing here, I'll just give you a little behind the scenes look. I'm using Unify to play. Let's see, I've got Unify here, and I've got Keyscape for the piano, and then Trillion. I use Trillion all the time. I think it's just about on everything that I do. I just love the sounds, and Keyscape is such a great piano. So that's just a little behind this, and Unify just makes it so easy to just layer these things and just make them available like that. And for the drums, yeah, this is so hard to give up here. And this is Groove Agent. Now, Groove Agent is so much fun for me. So easy to get grooves and things. And this is like the VST2 32-bit, and I've got it wrapped up. And they don't make this anymore. They don't offer this anymore. So I'm just trying to keep it going as long as I can. Um, and so it's just like we've got the things that we kind of gravitate towards, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I do like production grand as well, DJ, and I wish I know Jason, production voices. I know Jason has been involved in so many different things, and it'd be great to see him just kind of come back and just maybe refresh things on that end. So let's get down to business. So let me see. One of the things that I'm really excited about, and if you watched last week, I announced what's called like the uh, project. I'm going to call it. I'm going to get back to the Casio here. I'm going to call it Project Feed Me because I've been running into so many issues the past year or so with a lot of the things we were doing with video and live streams and running virtual instruments all the time. We're just pushing this system to just a really, we're pushing it. Let's just put it that way. And so there's a link in the description where I'm working on building a new system. Be Quiet has sent a case over, and let's see, they've sent some cases and lighting and cooling. I've got the light loop, and I've got one of the let's see if I've got the the light base. The light base 900 is what I've got, and let's see, yeah. And so the light base, I've got the 900 DX black. That's what they sent over, and this is cool because I invert my cases so I can have the glass facing outward instead of against the wall, so I can see it from here. So what this light base does, it allows you to invert without having to just change everything inside the motherboard. So that's going to be fun. So that's sitting in the living room along with the coolers and stuff. But I did want to show you. Wanted to show you something. Let's see if I've got. Oh yeah. So one of our viewers sent over a care package. I want you to see what one of our viewers sent over, and I've got one of the parts actually inside the computer. So let's just listen to this real quick and just take a little journey into Project Feed Me. Okay, a little different look today, but one of our viewers, one of our joyful family, sent over a care package to help feed our new joyful computer that I'm building. Very excited about doing that, and just thank you so much for the support and send this over. And if you would like to still support the project, and it would be appreciated, just use the link and you can just send over something to help just to feed this new project that we're working on. So let's just take a look. I've not looked into this, so we'll look at this together. Okay, so we've got some memory. Got some memory, and I think this, wow. Okay, 32 gigs, so 64, yeah, so this is a lot of memory. So we've got 4 of these, so we've got 4 slots in the motherboard, so we're going to fill this up. We're going to fill it up. So very excited about that. So let's see what else. Ooh, okay, so this is a NVMe drive. It's a 2 terabyte Samsung NVMe. So you can never have too much storage. So especially dealing with sample libraries and things. And wow, so this is a CPU frame. So a lot of the newer CPUs, they use that clamp. Well, they've been using that clamping device on motherboards for like forever. Sometimes that causes, though, the pressure on the CPU socket not to be as good as it should be, and so it actually doesn't sit level. So your cooling device on the top is not going to fit as good as it should ideally. So this is a what's called, I guess, a contact frame that allows the CPU to be held at an equal pressure into the socket. So when you put your cooler on top, it's going to be the most optimal as it possibly can be to transfer the cooling. So that's cool. Oh, this is a big one here. And I am so grateful for all of the support. So wow. Okay, so this is a GPU, and it is a GeForce RTX 3070. It's not the 5090s or whatever, but I have a 3060 in my current computer. But having a 3070 is going to be great, and I'm going to see if I can put this into the existing machine that we've been running, just to see what kind of performance boost that we get. So once again, this is just going to be an amazing journey. I just wanted to share a quick update because I just got this out from the postman. So so thanks again. Until next time, just stay joyful, and we're going to keep feeding this joyful computer until it just
fun.
Gets full, so we can have some wonderful times together. So I'll look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, so it's just really amazing that somebody had built another computer, so they had these parts, and it was like, hey, DDR5 RAM, and just amazing. Yeah, they just about did. So I've got to cover the CPU and motherboard, CPU and motherboard, and then Be Quiet just told me that they are sending over power supply, and that is a good thing. That is a good thing, and so hopefully that's going to help us. And Steph, I think you mentioned like the link is PayPal only. That is something that I just kind of set up, and I'm open to whatever might work, because anything can help, and I just really appreciate it. I want to show you one more thing, because I've got the 3070 in the I've got the 3070 in the
Stay joyful.
Okay, we will. I've got the 3070 in here, and I'm not sure why I can't. Okay, there we go. And let's see. Yeah, so here's the 3070 inside the.
Okay, so far so good.
And that's what's running in there right now.
We've got a picture. So we'll finish buttoning this up and download the latest driver for this.
And you see it's upside down. It's upside down because I've inverted it. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, the RGB shape, is strong with this one.
This joyful engine.
Yeah, the RGB is strong, Nigel. Yeah, so I'll look in to see what we can do, Steph. Yeah. But I am excited. I was down trying to put that together yesterday, and it was like, oh my goodness. So when you put the graphics card and stuff in, yeah, we're geeky. This is nerd stuff, but you know what? You got to have the computer running good for everything else to run good. But I was putting everything back in, and then I turned it on, and it wouldn't boot. So you got to take it apart. You got to make sure all your connections are going, and then you reboot, and then here we go. It's great. So it's just like, golly, the joyful beast. Now that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I went because I don't need. Right now, I'm just, you don't need to have like the top of the line, whatever. So
I went with a 14th gen i9 14900, and I think that's going to be sufficient for, that's going to take. I think that will take care of us for a while, um, and so I think just having that extra horsepower, and especially doing all this, you got 4 cameras running and all these, and then the instruments are pulling so much. One of the best investments I think I've ever made was in this Babyface FS Pro. Yeah, yeah, the Babyface. Yeah, the RME drivers and all of that are just so nice, and it just works. So that's just a quick update. Um, this weekend's anniversary weekend, and we're getting the rest of the parts in hopefully next week. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to pull it together, but it'll be in the next couple weeks. So we shall see. Okay, what we'll do, let's just get started with Heavyocity, and this is a brand new expansion they just released this past week, just a few days ago, actually. And this is for their NOVO series, and this is expansion pack number 5. And we're going to take a look at these. I just love it because Heavyocity can take strings and just take them a little bit further. Just the way they do, they can Heavyocity-ize it. if there is such a word. Okay, here we go. And just like with a lot, what I did, I had to reboot everything because I was getting I was not getting such good performance before the live stream, so that's why I did not have my keyboard here. Turn off the keyboard here. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, and I'm still using the AMC3 MIDI controller, and I'm just going to just get that fired up. Thanks everybody for joining. And sometimes it takes me a while to get into a rhythm, but there we go. There we go. And this is the designer. What I want to do, I want to go just into there. They've got, okay, so this is violin, viola, cello, solo textures, and then they have the texture designer. So let's just do this. Let's just start with the violins. And this is going to be just like a quick overview because I'm going to be working on maybe a deeper dive. And so here we go. This is just violin. And my tempo is at 130. And it's just these types of movements. The ostinatos. And what I want to do, I want to go ahead and take my nano controller so I can get down to the key switches. There we go. Let's see. Where are the key switches? Okay, let's see. Let's find the key switches here. Okay, there we go. There we go. So now I've got the key switches assigned to the lower octave because they push the key switches so far down, and we can go through and just click on those now and just go back and forth. So this is offbeat, offbeat crescendos here. And we've got like 8 different key switches here that we can switch between the different articulations. So these are eighth notes. And the ostinatos are tempo synced. It's just churning, you know, just those moves. Okay, let's keep going through some of these. This is dynamic eighths. And you hear how the and it's really not an arp, a rod. This is, these are like performed, you know, they're performed ostinatos. So this is actually a performance. It's not generated like you would think. So somebody's actually playing that that movement. That's what makes it kind of feel alive. That's why you've got all of these different performances here. You see that? It's just like the choppy. These are performances, yeah. And if you offset, you know, that's what I just, they're going to kind of, you hit them together and they're tight, and then you can. And then they're playable. This is just the violins. Oh, yeah. Ooh, 16ths. And then the, yeah, let's get some more gain. CC1 controls the dynamics. Yeah. So we've got the mix and they're performing. We can just do different things with this, like the gates. We got EQ and filter. Since this uses the NOVO engine, you can throw in the skates and different things. It just gets some kind of crazy. Yeah, you can get some crazy things. Very, um, very cool. Okay, let's see. Um, let's go to the viola ostinatos. Hear what that sounds like. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. And then you go down here. You go down here and you have just simple ones, complex, full mix, and then they split the mixes up for you, and you have straight and triplets here. So let's go to complex viola ostinato, and this is very close. They've got close room in the hall mix. And the dynamics can be controlled with the mod wheel some. And let's see, let's go, let's turn on like the hall mic. And you can blend the mic signals in. Okay. You've got control over these mixes here. That's cool. Okay, so this is called Five-ish. Okay. And let's put it in the space here. We can. This is a short plate, but we've got all sorts of different ones. We've got warehouses and halls. That's neat. And let's see. Got all different kinds of. Just bouncing off the decay. It's kind of a little aggressive because I guess the solo instruments are a little more in your face. That's amazing. Fun. And let's go to complex full mix here. And then we can see as we drop down this list that you have all of these different articulations that you can assign to those slots for the key switch slots there. Let's see. No, I don't think so, Steph. I think it's just yeah. Let me just see, but I don't. I think these are just key switchable and not stackable. But um, but you can always, let's see, you can always just have another instance. Yeah, it's not set up that way in particular. Um, yeah, multiple instances would be the way to go. But I do like your thinking there. Do they have a flautando? Let's see. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Yeah, thanks, Nigel. I didn't see that down here. So we've got the flautando 16ths, and then let's see what else we've got. Okay, yeah. So let's listen to that. That's pretty wild. I mean, let's see. Yeah, that's the one. That's interesting how they get in on the attack. Yeah, it's kind of like they're sliding down to that. That's wild. Yeah, especially up here. It's kind of like it's swooping down and okay, let's see. And then this is rallentando. Yeah, that's neat. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the cello and then we'll get into the designer. So you've got, yeah, violin, viola, and cello. Now that sounds nice and soft here. Cello's got such a nice tone. Okay. Oh, gee whiz. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this. But no, I'm gonna add a second instance of this and just see what happens because you guys got me thinking. Hey, Andromeda and Pierre, good to see you. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put the violin. I'm going to put the violin and the cello in here. Then I'm going to do my little magic linking thing. Yeah, see now I have the cello in one instance, and I have the violin in another instance. And let's see here. I like being able to kind of play these a little bit. Now let's see. Let's get the tempo up a little bit. Like let's go to like 180 and listen to what that sounds like. Okay, let me make sure. Yeah, that's one of the things you gotta. Let's see, eighths. Oh, yeah, the eighth notes here. And let's do the little gallops on the violin. Yeah, yeah. So you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But very cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's go and just take a quick look at the designer. Thank you so much, Pierre. Appreciate it. And, let's go to the designer. Okay, yeah, and the designer kind of takes the three engines and the three engines and kind of puts them together um, to bring it into that heavyocity um, world. And this is called Blooming Stars. It uses the violin, the dynamic. Yeah. And let me bring the tempo back down to earth a little bit more. Let's go back to 130. You get this the macro control. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see. Let's go. We've got organic and hybrid. Let's do a folk ensemble complex. Do the ensemble. I guess it's called five-ish. Five-ish is the articulation they're playing with here. And you look and see how the keyboard is different colors. That is where the different sections are kind of overlapping themselves and where they're stretched and different things. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, this is just like an organic texture. So it's let's see what we can do here with and then you can control like the macros here. You just drag these little indicators. Let's see. We got the punish. We got the punish that we can just kind of throw on there. twist it. We've got the drive here. You got saturation and all these different things we can control over. Yeah, and you can do macro assignments for each of the channels so you can have them all doing different things. Okay, let's go to a couple more of the hybrid things. The hybrid things are really cool, and that engages more of the macro stuff. So here we go. Just creates moods and scenes and atmospheres, action. Yeah, that's cool. Very bouncy indeed. Shimmering viola. And it's just getting familiar with what each articulation does, what all the sources are, so you can go in deeper in the designer to see all of the different sources and assign those. I mean, it's like a lot of stuff in here, just a lot of stuff. And, each channel has their own controls that you can further customize. Yeah, and currently it's on an introductory price, and it's a full contact player library. It's a contact player library that integrates with your other, Heavyocity instruments. And this is expansion pack 5, which if you don't have NOVO, that's no NOVO problem. You can just pick this up, and it stands alone along with all the other titles. Okay. Let's look at Violin Stardust, and then, yeah, because I'm going to do another video for Heavyocity for this, and I'm going to dive in a little bit more, and we'll have some fun. But we're having fun right now. And there are, yeah, David, cross grades. It's those tremolos, yeah. Hey, Michael, Michael M. Marcus, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Yeah, we can just get lost in some of these. And I'm just kind of looking at the titles and oh wow, okay, now look at what's happening. Look at that macro knob just kind of dancing around there. And that is caused by, let's see what it's caused by here. Yeah, it's just, that's pretty wild. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I think it's this. Yeah, okay, so it's the macro sequencer that is just causing that knob to bounce back and forth there. Yeah. You've got master effects here. Let's just kind of put a little bit more reverb here. Let's see. Rolling echoes. Yeah, it is. It is. It's kind of like an LFO type of thing. But that just causes you to be able to throw all of these amazing dynamics and using that macro control to its full advantage without having to, kind of mess with the mod wheel or something like that. So, yeah. So link is in the description. Wow. Link is in the description. So check that out. And then stay tuned for some more on this. I'm going to do some more on a standalone video. And thank you to Heavyocity for it is. It's an ostinating rabbit hole for sure, Steph. Yeah, so stay tuned for more. I'm going to be diving in some more and learning more how to just go through some of these. So thanks to Heavyocity for just they keep bringing out some amazing things. So, and I appreciate them allowing me to share with you. And if you like the instruments and that kind of thing, just give a shout out back to the developers and let them know that you saw it here, and that you're enjoying these journeys that we're taking together. Okay, man. And let's see where else we're gonna go. So we go from that. Let's see. Let me make sure I've got this. Yeah, I do have it up here. Okay, cool. So this is the latest from Somerville Sounds, and Somerville Sounds is John Mayer, Owen Bolig, Hunter Rogerson, and they've teamed up with another gentleman that for this pipe organ. And let's see. And Jameson Nathan Jones is the artist here, and so this is in a beautiful Presbyterian church. It's got a lot of character and lot of character here. And so we're going to dive in. Yeah, so you know how it goes. We're just going to dive in and just see what happens here. You hear all of this air. So the purple notes are the bass pedals. I love having that down there. We've got the different ranks that we can blend in. I've got zeal and spirit turned on here. Let me just bypass the reverb. Okay, yeah. Is this the pure tone? You hear the wind of the organ, the breath of the organ. It's just. There are shutters that are in the organ that open up just to, for the dynamic, and you hear, when you open up those shutters, you hear all of that. Yeah, this has more of a traditional organ meets hybrid. It's kind of like a hybrid type of approach, not meant to necessarily be a traditional pipe organ. Listen to that. And this is without any additional effects. And let's pull up the grand. Let me throw in some reverb here. And this is just the traditional organ. I mean, just the pure organ. It's really, really fun. Yeah. Very fun. Okay, let's load up a celestial. So we've got celestial, foundations, and infernal presets presets here. So let's just check out some celestial rejoicing, and we've got spirit and zeal turned on here. And the ADSR, let's see, yeah, this. Oh, it isn't a pipe. Yeah, you're right, Rod. It's not necessarily a pipe organ. Well, yeah, let's see. Oh, well, it's a hybrid. Yeah, this is a hybrid thing because what they've done, they've taken the samples and they've processed them. They've run through all sorts of different processing, synth processing, because Jameson is really into that kind of thing. Yeah. Wow. Ooh, caves of ice. Caves of ice. Yeah, this is definitely not a. That's wild. Oh, wow. We're getting kind of crazy here. But that's the fun thing is that yeah, this is so yeah, it also happens on Hammond organs that use the tone wheels. You turn it off, it just yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, the dawn. Yeah, you got to check out the websites and videos because we can just only do so much. And we're explorers here. We are searching for the joy in the spontaneous and in the surprise. I love playing these beautiful textures up here. And then reaching down for that pedal. Super long attacks. Yeah. And then the foundations we were doing, let's check out flickering heat. Ooh, yeah, we got the zeal going over here. And this is where you've got these crazy tape saturations, and you can just really and the movement's like an LFO. That modulates these things. And there's our good friend Andrew with Cinematic Alpha. It's good to see you. Listen, Cinematic Alpha has been reborn in a way. It's like the butterfly. So make sure you check out the. I think the new website is coming on. So make sure you check out what Andrew's doing. It's amazing, and we're going to be showing some things really soon. Yeah. See, listen how nice that dynamic just kind of flows. I love landing on those pedals. Those pedals just go. Yeah, we're crushing it. Okay. Just amazing here. Okay. Okay, so this is in the infernal category. Let's go to malfunction. Yeah. Speaking of computer upgrades, and it's so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be inside of a church and hear that, you know. It's wild. So they're just taking things into some really fun places. Um, this is ancient. Oh no. I don't know why we're doing that. bring the attack down.
I wouldn't touch you with a 99.5-foot pole.
Wow, that's so much fun. You take something and make something else with it. Oh, man. There's so many layers. So many layers that you can hear. Here again, it's just like what we were going through last week. These sounds, these artists are putting these beautiful sounds together. They are so wrapped and intertwined with, I mean, you just have to sit back and just listen. How one sound can just take you so many places. I think when you watch the video with John talking about this, I think it took him over a year of recording and researching and trying to pull this together. And when you have Owen Bolig, I think it did the coding for this, and you have Hunter Rogerson did all of the design, the graphic design for this. Look at how beautiful that is. It's like all of the pieces coming together. That's why you can have such a beautiful instrument like this, you know? Okay, let's go to a couple of more of these. And John, thank you so much for sending this over. So appreciate it. So appreciate it. What remains? Ooh, what remains? And this is then the infernal category. You know, no, Chad, this is a contact player library, so no full version of contact required. No full version required. Oh yeah, you can see the blenderizer at work. The Blender Meister, the 3D Meister. Jay, beautiful. Distant chiff. Now that is. That's wild. That's using, it's just really crushing this here. Using the tube saturation and then this movement. Yeah, you just have all of these different quirky things going on here. That crush it. So let's do this. I'm going to go back to. I'm going to go back to like the foundations, and let's just pull up all stops. It doesn't have any of the processing on there. And we can go in and click into Spirit, and we have all of these different presets here that we can just get started. So let's go to shimmering, and yeah, we turn this on. And then let's see, let's go to glitching. And you just hear a little bit. Little glitches here and there. That's wild stuff. Fun. And then let's check out what the Zeal does. And this is the chime. Let's see. And they're very subtle effects. Oh, listen to that. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then we've got flickering in here. It's like birds. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Okay, so so these are the caroling bells. Oh, I'm going to turn the okay. Ooh, cool. I'm going to turn the attack. Caroline bells. It's just like the texture of all the bells ringing out. So Spirit has the bells, and the zeal has the chimes. The big chimes. Yeah, a little processed a little bit more, and then you've put them together. Pure. So it's kind of like just like layers of chimes and bells, and with the idea of the Spirit being the lighter and the zeal kind of being a little darker and grittier. So cool. And then let's just do one more. Fondly I recall. And the movements and effects, they're very subtle, but they're very effective. Chad, I'll help you here. I'll pull the piano in here too. There is a Redeemer, Jesus Christ, the Son, precious Lamb of God, Messiah, Holy One. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son and leaving your Spirit till the work on earth is done. Yeah, little Keith Green throwback there. Jameson, amazing job with this. Beautiful, beautiful. It just has so many unique, beautiful colors. Just gorgeous. Make sure you check out the description, the link in the description, and check out the videos and the information on Genesis. Pipe organ from Somerville Sounds. It's great. Thank you guys so much. Okay, last but not least, Spitfire. Okay, yeah. Send the cards and letters. Yeah, keep them cards and letters coming. So finally, with our last instrument for today, is that Rod. So it's so funny because I've got the user manual pulled up. We don't need the user manual here. Let's see. I might need it. I might need it. But Spitfire finally sent over a copy of this, and I'm just I'm really looking forward to exploring it. And of course, Paul is very excited. I think this was released about 3 weeks ago, and this is going to be a little bit different for me, because I'm not going to focus on who played it or what songs, because it was like my musical upbringing was a little different, and I'm going to focus on what makes the piano sound so good. This is a 1901 Steinway that they restored, and it's become ingrained in pop culture, pop music, and so I'm just going to pull this up. Link is in the description. Unfortunately, the intro price has already passed, but you never know. I think so, and the reason why that I'm looking at it this way is because we sort of attach bias to something. Like if somebody said this person played this piano, or this piano was in this studio, or whatever, it creates this little bias that color what we hear. We've got enough of that a lot. So yeah, you know what? I think, yeah, you're right, Mark, because I think they probably have at the most, I mean, I'm not sure, maybe 4 layers sometimes, and especially with some of the things they did with this one. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. And hopefully, let's see. Okay. Oh, gee, is it going to be one of those? Yeah. Oh, it's going to be one of those. I should have checked this out before. Okay, let me see if it'll work in here. Okay, let me do this. Okay, because Spitfire is using a new engine, and and so sometimes I cannot pick up the graphic. It's a new deal here, and so I'm just going to see something. I'm going to see if I can pull it up using. Let's see, Spitfire, are you in here? Okay, I don't have it in here. Okay, yeah. So pardon the. Yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm going to load this. This is the VST3. Because I'm going to use this in what's called Plug-in Buddy. Plug-in Buddy is from a company called Modalix. And sometimes this lets me sometimes this lets me be able to pick up the graphics inside of OBS. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, now let me do this. Dun dun. Okay, yes. So now I'm gonna thank you guys so much. Just tell each other hello or something while and don't pay any attention to me here. Okay, there's plug-in buddy there, and let's see here. Oh, where is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not what we want here. Uh, oh, okay. I know what I gotta do. I just ignore the black screen here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Um, there it is. And let's see. So they do have Pierre. They do have Heavyocity has some free instruments, and Spitfire has the labs. You can still get the labs. Yeah, Heavyocity has a free line of instruments, and we're going to go back to black here. Yeah, there we go. And let's just see. Can we see? Can we see that? Yay! Okay, that's going to work. That's going to work. Okay, thank you, Modalix and Plugin Buddy. Plugin Buddy has really been a buddy today, and Plugin Buddy is free. It's like a free VST host. Yeah, I was afraid of that. That's why we need a new Joyful bus. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting some nastiness going on here. Okay, so what we'll do, let me see what we got. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Yeah, just it's a few dropouts here. And what I'll do, let's just see if this this might work better. And we can just do this. Yeah, you can see it like this. Yeah, you know, I hate dealing with I hate dealing with the glitchy stuff, but I think this might work. This is just the natural upfront piano, and let me shrink this down a little bit more so it makes a little more sense to. So we're not looking at cakewalk here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can do it like that. Yeah, you know, we might have to come back this when we get the new engine put in, you know. But I don't know what it is, but let's just see what we can do here. Because you know what happens is, you know, you're running you're playing and doing stuff, and then you go live, and then it just kind of seems like. Let me load up another. Let me load up another preset here. And this is the first time I've used this new ensemble. This is called Sweet Oxygen. Yeah, that sounded a little better. Mark, that was the first thing that I noticed when I started playing this. It's a jangly, get the word jangly. It's a jangly Steinway. Now, okay, let me just try to, let me load up another preset. It's a jangly 1901 Steinway. It's, This is called concertino. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, let's see. Let's do. Let's just see if we can land on a preset that's not gonna. It's just got that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mark. I got it. And it's just like, because I was playing this earlier, and it was just like, um, okay, yeah. No, it's some of the lush. I'm gonna try one more thing here. Not like that. Let's bring that far signal in there. So this is something we're going to have to come back to. Especially with I'm hoping you can catch some of what makes this special. Yeah. And let's see. This is an intimate pianissimo. I mean, they did a great job with this. It's just that my this setup is just not allowing me to push it and play it like I really would like to. It's got a beautiful tone. The thing is, it's got this soft and mellow tone, but it's got that jangly stuff too. That's the little up front. Um, and we can get it to behave. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I'm going to take a sip and we're going to step out of the chateau for right now because it's just like, sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you got to know when to, sometimes you got to know when to hold them. um, yeah. So, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. You know, Nigel, I thought about that. I don't know exactly how a dual streaming setup would work because so much is kind of integrated. The way that we do all of these things, it's like everything is kind of interlocked together. So I'm not sure how offloading it would work, but that's something that I'm very open to. And also, I had mentioned something to a couple of the members. Oh, listen, David, I tried it earlier, and yeah, we're just like, um, yeah. So, but I kind of threw this out there with a couple of the channel members, and so down the road, I would love to have just like a place where like we're going to start it off with channel members and a place where we can kind of have like during the live streams, just something like what Christian over at Crow Hill does with the Google Meet type of thing, and that we can just kind of see each other and ask questions, and it be a little bit more intimate and personal, I guess. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. See, this is yeah. See it. This is fine now. It's fine till I start doing that. And a lot of things, I think, some of it has to do, I think, with the sustain pedal and how that affects the number of voices that's being triggered. Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Well, we're going to step out of the chateau for right now, and we will just go back to the good old Casio for right now. No VSTs. It's all built in. You don't have to worry about buffers and things. Yeah. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah. So, man, it's been real today. It's been real fun. It's always fun. And it's always such a pleasure to be able to get together and spend time with you guys. And there are some fun things. There's some fun things that are coming, and can't wait to share those with you. Um, Man, this year has been kind of going by very quickly, and but I'm grateful for every day. I'm grateful for um, every opportunity. I'm grateful for all of you guys, and I can't wait until next time. Good night, God. And thank you for this. Thank you for this very lovely day. Thank you too for helping us in our work and at our play. Thank you for this family, for each and every friend. Forgive us, please, for anything we've done that might offend. Teach us to be grateful, God, and show us what to do. Good night, God, and thank you, God, for letting us love you. Just gotta sing this part again. Lord, teach us to be grateful and show us what to do. Good night, God, and thank you, God, for letting us love you. It's amazing. So you know what time it is? It's time to roll the credits, and we appreciate everybody. Appreciate you. And I would say if you click on the link, you can help feed the new Joyful Bus. And we cannot wait to see you next time on another joyful journey, and possibly in the new Joyful Bus, I guess. So have a wonderful day, everybody. We can't wait to see you on the next one. And this is Simeon reminding you to always stay joyful. And I'll see you next time. Thank you, guys.